Hi, I think this is a topic that most women will be able to relate with. So you tell me if I'm right or wrong. No matter what stage of life you're at, for most people, there is a struggle of how do I maintain my life and how do I maintain my home to the level where I wish it would be. Like right now, which I have shared before, I have long COVID. So my ability to do things is limited. When I was working, the amount of time I had to do things at home was limited. I was really only able to go down and work. I'd come home at night and crash. Then I'd have to do absolutely everything on Saturday because of my faith. We don't do things on Sunday. So I'd have to shop, clean the entire house, you name it. It would happen on Saturday. So I was just like going for 11 or 12 hours a day. And I obviously can't do that anymore. When I was a young mother and I had 4 little kids, and it's before they were really old enough to help me much around the house, then, things would fall apart if I didn't keep myself in some sort of routine. So say maybe on Tuesday I would clean the bathrooms, and on Wednesday I would dust, and on Thursday I'd vacuum, and I made sure I did some laundry every day. Otherwise, by the end of the week, I'd end up with an absolute mountain of laundry. And of course, I was not able to keep that up all the time. I taught music lessons out of my home. And for 2 years, I homeschooled my boys. So it was just like kind of crazy. And I was just kind of treading water. When I went back to work as a teacher and I had the 4 kids and they were older, and I was able to get them to help to a certain degree, but it took a lot of mental effort to get them to help to a certain degree. And I had to do a lot, and I had to cook, and my husband helped some with some things, and we were all just kind of going like this, trying to keep the house up. And then I built a business, and I was working 14, 16-hour days a week many times. I didn't have the energy to clean my house during those years, but after a couple of years, I started making enough money. I was able to hire somebody to come in and clean every other week, and my kids still helped a little bit, right? So as I have gone through these different stages of life, my approach to my problems has been different, but it's always been a problem. Always trying to work out what is the best way to handle this situation. Well, now here I am. I'm at the end of my 3rd month of not being able to work, and I'm going into 3 more months that I'm not going to be able to work because my doctor has put me on disability for at least 3 months. But I need to do some cleaning. So my husband's been good about helping me pick up. My company was so wonderful to send in a cleaning crew about halfway through, and they cleaned my house. I made a video where early on I had cleaned my bedroom and the deck out here in my bathroom, and I'd had to rest off and on all day long to do that. I'll put a link in the description to that, or up here, so you can see that video if you want to. But I basically haven't cleaned this whole time in 3 months. I've kept up with my laundry. I've made my bed. I did wash my sheets once. So that would be 2 sheet changes in 3 months. What am I going to say? So I'm still not feeling great. 2 weeks ago, I did too much and I had a crash. And I just haven't been able to do anything. I took 2 weeks off of making videos from YouTube, and all I managed to do during those 2 weeks is make myself feel kind of depressed because I wasn't doing anything that was engaging. So I decided, well, I'm going to come back and make some more YouTube videos. But I'm going to, along with making my shorts, I love making shorts. I hope you enjoy them. I make hacks and decorating shorts and some treats. I'm going to, and along with my decorating, because I love to decorate, we're going to be through with Halloween, and I'm going to be having to decide, do I go right into Christmas? Do I do Thanksgiving? This is a big question in my mind I'm trying to work through. So I'll keep doing that, but I'm also going to document my journey, my struggle, my process of how I'm going to try to keep my home cleaner with the limitations I have. So while you may not have the health challenges I have, maybe you have other challenges that raises this question in your mind all the time. How do I deal with this? Maybe you're a working mom and you have some kids and you're trying to maintain your house and trying to determine, well, what level of dirt is acceptable to me and what do I feel comfortable in my home? Do I feel comfortable with it more cluttered because that's my life? Or do I really wish it could be different and a little bit more organized and clean? And, where is the give and take of all these questions? So I'm going to be trying to work through that with myself, which I'm going to be sharing that journey with you. And I'm going to be trying to do something every day, except for Sunday, for at least like 15 minutes, maybe a half an hour, to do something to clean my home. And I'll be sharing that with you in this process. And I'd really love to hear from you. What are your challenges this way? How do you do it? Do you have any suggestions for me? Are there any suggestions you would like me to come up with? I love to research. Maybe I can find out some ideas that would be helpful to all of us. And so that's going to be like a series. I don't know how many times a week I'll be publishing those. I'm going to try to do more of these where I talk to you and then I watch you, let you watch me clean along with some music. So these videos will be faster and quicker to edit, and hopefully you'll get to know me a little bit better than when I do the highly edited videos. I'm also wanting to do some lives. I did my first live last week, and that was so encouraging just to talk to some of you and to get to know you a little bit better. And I'm so isolated right now that it was just wonderful. And so right now I'm trying to figure out when is the best time to do lives where more people will be able to come and we can get to know each other better. So if you have any thoughts about that, I'd love to hear them in the description below. I'm thinking through what I'm going to be doing my decorating. Like I said, do I go straight into working on Christmas? Because it does take me quite a long time to do it now. Or do I do some Thanksgiving and just get prepared for Christmas? I want to go through all of my Christmas decorations because I have so many. And I'm hesitant to go out and buy more. I need to remember what I have and to make a really intelligent decision. Do I want to spend a lot of money when I have so much? Or would I really like to get some more of this thing because I'm not interested in this thing anymore? I want to make more of an intelligent decision about that, and I'll probably share that with you. And of course, I love to go and look and see what the stores have, and I'll share that with you. If I buy things, I'll share that with you. And I asked in my live a question: what do you like the best of the videos? Like when you see other YouTubers do decorating, or you look at what I've done in the past. What do you like? Do you like seeing cleaning and decorating videos? Do you enjoy seeing someone decorate like one area and kind of talk through their decision making and the different decor they've bought and where they've got it and how much that they paid, and then they kind of work through these different areas of their home and decorate? Or would you rather like see a room all decorated and have a little tour of that, or just like seeing a tour of the home? What kind of decor videos do you like the best? Of course, I like making the shorts where I'm doing like a small thing, which I will continue to do. But I really like to know, because my energy is kind of limited, and I want to make sure I'm doing the kinds of things that you would enjoy from me. And I'm hoping to build the community even stronger, my YouTube family, because you've meant so much to me, particularly as I go through this challenge, to see some of your names pop up and have a little bit of discussion with you. It's meant a lot to me. I hope that what I make is enjoyable and helpful for you, because that's what I really would like to do. But I want to show you a book. I bought this, maybe a year and a half ago. And I want you to know this is not knocking this author. She's a blogger. She's pretty well known. I'm not knocking her in any way possible. But this is called Simply Clean. And here is the promise. Simply Clean, the proven method for keeping your home organized, clean, and beautiful in just 10 minutes a day. Well, as someone who works, I'm not working right now, but the idea of being able to keep my... Here's some knocking. It's because my husband's in the other room. That really appealed to me, and I was so curious. How can I do this in 10 minutes a day? Well, I kept reading through all the chapters looking for the 10 minutes a day. It's a very comprehensive book. She has different areas. She explains her cleaning method. Then she has this 7-day Simply Clean Kickstart, which is supposed to get you to the 10 minutes. She says 10 minutes to a happier, healthier home. She has the suggestions that, like on day 1, you declutter. Day 2, you do the bathrooms. Day 3, you dust. Day 4, you vacuum. Day 5, you floor washing. Day 6 is catch-all, and day 7 is laundry. Well, I found out pretty fast that won't work for me, because if I vacuum or sweep my floors one day, then the next day when it's time to mop the floor is already crummy and I have to vacuum it again. So I figured out that won't work right away. My home looks bigger on camera than it actually is, you guys. It's got high ceilings, but I use a wide angle lens, which makes the rooms look larger than they are. I know people are always saying to me, oh, your home is so large. It looks larger because I'm using wide angle lenses. Although it's a nice sized home, and I'm very, very, very grateful for it. It fits our family. We have a lot of people living here very well. So I'm very grateful for it. But the rooms are not massive, right? But there's enough that it is difficult for me to clean all the floors in one day. When my health is good, yeah, I could do that, but I can't do that now. It's just too much floor. So do you have a lot of floor in your home? I find the hard floors actually really taxing. It was easier to vacuum than the taxing. You have to, feels like you almost clean them 3 times. You have to sweep them or vacuum them, and then you have to mop them. And then with my floors, the way they are, I end up having to buff them so that they're not streaky. And so I feel like I'm doing it 3 times, and it's a lot. It's a lot. Anyway, back to this. She has the 28 Simply Clean Challenge. Turn the method into a habit. She's basically having you go completely through your house. Some of it seemed like kind of a challenge. Part 4, customizing your Simply Clean. And she talks about quarterly and semi-annual and bi-monthly. Those are like good plans. Very interested. And she has a monthly focus. Like in January, it would be a whole home declutter, which everybody's in the mood to do that in January, right? In February, we do the kitchen, and March is spring cleaning. I'm not sure what your spring cleaning, because she actually outlines that. April, you're doing the bathrooms. May, the garage. You get the idea. Then she gives you some tips for when you're working outside the home. I don't know. That doesn't work for me. Working from the home, staying at home, getting others involved. And then she tells you in depth how to clean and organize anything, which is very good information. She also gives you some recipes if you want to make your own cleaning supplies and things. So it's a very good book. I recommend it. I just am not figuring out this 10 minutes thing. It's like on day 2, cleaning the bathrooms. Well, we have 3 bathrooms, and a lot of people use the one in the hall, and I could clean the half bath in 10 minutes down there, but there is no possible way on earth I could, no matter how well I felt or how speedy I was, I couldn't clean those 3 bathrooms in 10 minutes. So I don't know that I could clean that one in the hall in 10 minutes. She has a method where she tells you how to go around the room. To do it, it's very logical. And maybe if you were like keeping your bathroom clean every day, then you could do the cleaning. I don't know. I just am not able to do it. So, but if I go back to my problem, one of the things I have to do in order to get better is to learn to pace myself, which means I really can't do a full day clean. So I need to start out with 15 or 30 minutes a day and see what I can do and see if I can come up with some kind of plan that keeps my home a little cleaner than it's been. There's some things that are true, like 2 weeks of dust clean off as easily as 1 day of dust. So that's helpful. So those are my thoughts. That's where I am. That's what I'm thinking about. I thought about this morning, I thought, I bet there's other people who have some of these same challenges, and I'd love to talk to you about it. So why don't you chime in? And maybe I'm wanting to have another live. Maybe that's something we could talk about in that next live. What am I trying to do, and what do you guys think? Because you'll be able to chat back and forth to me and comment with each other, and that might be a really helpful discussion. So yeah, I think I'm going to schedule that, and I will let you know through a community post when that will be, and try to figure out when's the best time where the most people can come and we can have that good discussion. So let me know. I'm asking a lot. Let me know in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in. And just the whole thing about figuring out the decor and the budget for the decor. There's really a lot of topics that we can cover in those live discussions. So I'm going to do a little bit today, and I'll document it and put some music behind it so you can follow along, and I'll do some speeding up so you don't have to watch me in real time, because I've already talked to you quite a while. And like I said, I'm going to try to make these videos so they're easier for me to edit, so I can keep up with it and spend a little bit more time with you and let you get to know me a little bit better, and not edit out. I used to be like editing out all the pauses to make the video shorter, which took more editing. I'm going to really more expose how I actually talk to you and only edit out some of the real big stumbles, but otherwise just kind of let you know me a little bit better than I have let you know me. So if you watch that last live, then you'll see how my real pacing is when I talk. All right, so I think I'll give you a little tour of where we are in the home, and so you can just kind of know where I am, and then I'll talk about the things I think I'm going to go ahead and do today using my little plan, and then I will quick edit this and get this posted and say that's good. And I have to pace myself because I burned myself out by doing too much 2 weeks ago. So I got to pace myself because my ultimate goal is to get better. Okay, let's go on this little tour. I purposely haven't done anything this morning other than get myself up and get dressed and get my makeup on. Last 2 weeks I haven't gotten dressed in that as much as I should, and all it managed to do is make me feel kind of down. So I thought, well, I'm going to leave it the way it is so I can show them how it is right now. Because it's not like terrible, but it's just, it's just dirty. Like the sheets are dirty. It's time for me to put my flannel sheets on because it gets really cold in here at night. So I'm going to switch those out, and then I'm going to wash those sheets. And I've managed to keep things picked up pretty well over here. Oh, this always is falling apart. Got my books and restacked my books. I'm not going to be going to work for quite a while. I think I'll finally put my backpack away. I just need to clean up a little bit. This room isn't bad. It just needs to make my bed. I need to make a decision about this. I bought this in April for spring. I bought the wrong size. It's too big. And I keep thinking, well, I need to cut that off and hem it, then I can use it. It's a tablecloth, by the way. It's a tablecloth. And I don't know if I need to make a decision if I'm going to do that and just do it or just donate it or something, because I just have it sitting around. It's a little ridiculous. My bathroom has problems, and people don't enjoy watching clean the bathroom, so, but I'm not going to be able to do a lot of cleaning. I need to put this toilet paper away. I'll probably just wipe off the countertop, but I can't do everything. If I was feeling good, I would do everything. I'd clean my bedroom, clean the bathroom, clean the house. I would clean the whole thing, but I can't do that today, so I'm going to wipe off the countertop so that it's not so bad. Make sure the toilet's not terrible, and concentrate on the bed, because last night I got in bed and the sheets were stinky, and I was like, oh, that was actually the turning point for me. I can't stand stinky sheets. So, oh, you can hear the room noise. Sounds like my husband's doing laundry, but yeah, he's doing laundry. I washed those last week and hung them up to dry. I haven't put those away yet, so I will be doing that. Of course, that room needs cleaning, but I'm not cleaning it. The floors need vacuuming, but I better not try to do that today, right? I haven't done anything for 2 weeks, so I need to be careful with that. That needs to... So I think that's one of my points, is you can't, don't try to do everything. Here's my living room. This room doesn't get used much, so you see I did the Halloween decorating. This is so cute. Go watch the short. I just love these purple lights, and I've got a light in there. So this looks so cute at night with the lights, and I just put, I've never done purple in my living room before, but I kind of had fun with this. So I think I am going to do this room, because this is not going to be taxing. I'm going to just dust it and vacuum the floor and see if I need to do any spot cleaning and leave it there, because I can't do this whole floor. It needs to be cleaned. You see, the floors really do get dirty. That's my husband in the kitchen. So this is real life. It needs to be cleaned. This room, the floors are my hard challenge. You see, they're dirty, and they get really dirty, and it really does wear you out to clean these floors. And this is another challenge. You've seen me struggle with this a lot. The cat and the cat hair. I don't think I can do that. I'm going to ask somebody in my family to do that for me today. It's my daughter's cat. I'm going to ask her to do that. And then the kitchen. Now my husband, this is Gary, say hi. He has been doing a lot of preserving. He's really has learned how to use a pressure cooker really well. And he's done all kinds of things. He has put up hamburger. He got a really good deal on hamburger. And he and my son went in and bought a bunch, and he put those up. And he's even done things like dried eggs, So he's been trying to really prepare us, because food is going up, and it's been a major effort. He had that really good garden. He's made so much spaghetti sauce, I can't even tell you. And today, oh, you've got more hamburger? Mm-hmm. You see, he fries it up, and then he pressure cooks it. And he puts it in these pint jars, which is enough for a meal. So, and then he made all the spaghetti sauce in here, and then pressure cooked it, because he put meat in this sauce. So, and it was really good sauce. And then he's also going to work on the beets. We have a lot of beets. And oh, yeah, he wants me to show you the beets. Oh, yeah, look. So he's done the beets. And you see, a lot of these are absolutely perfect for pickle beets, and I've asked for pickle beets. Now, keep in mind, this is stuff I used to do all of this. But he has learned to do it, and he actually enjoys doing it. So he's going to, do some, bottling of some larger beets, so we can just eat them. Then he's going to do pickled beets, which is my favorite. He managed to get these red tomatoes out of the garden. We have a lot of trouble with apples. They get wormy. He's got more tomatoes, believe it or not, and he has put up so many tomatoes this year. He's had some good luck with squash. We've had acorn squash and butternut, and he'll just put those away. And he puts those in the garage or else down in the fruit room, down in the basement. And so we'll have squash in winter. And oh, I bought these at Target. Here's a little haul. Last time we went to the store, I found these cute little pillows here. So in here, you see, here's my Halloween tier tray. I always, this time of year, I try to make it pretty light. Well, in the kitchen in general, I like to have the decorations simple because we have to move them around. I know some people don't, but when we're cooking and everything, we don't really have as much counter space as you'd think. But we use this all the time, and so anything I put there has to be moved around. So, oh, and I never had shown anybody this yet. I got these at Dollar Tree. These little chair covers. I think they're so cute. I gotta turn the lights on. So the light's not the best, but I just thought they were cute. And I'd love it if I'd love it if they end up having something like this for Christmas, because I just think they're adorable. I was excited, and they're holding up really well with the kids and everything. So, oh boy, we've ended up with some toilet paper here that somebody needs to put away. But the kids haven't been here the last couple of weeks because my daughter had a surgery. So things aren't junked up. It's just dirt, right? Like the couch needs to be vacuumed and things are dusty in the floor. The floor is the big problem. But I mean, I got these at Target Dollar Spot. I got 2 of them. And I just thought they'd be really cute in these little chairs. I'm wanting to do a little bit calmer decorating situation with Christmas this year. It was just too much last year. So I saw those little trees and I thought those would be really cute in those chairs. So what do you think? Do you like those? So I got myself a new Christmas tree and some new garland already, and I can't wait to use it. Oh, I bought this too. I got this at Home Goods. So I got to do something with Thanksgiving. I do have some turkeys, and I just got this one. I mean, he would even work on the porch. Isn't that cute? So, let's see. It was $19.99. So, got that. Anyway, I probably will do a little Thanksgiving and use November to get ready for what I do for Christmas. Anyway, I didn't show you those other bathrooms because we just don't want to talk about, no. You just don't want to. And I don't have to do anything with those rooms. Those belong to family members. So, that problem solved. My daughter's gonna vacuum the cat hair off the couch, so that's good. So, you see, we do try to keep it picked up, which is really important. If everything was all cluttery on top of dirty, it really would be a lot. So my family does pretty much help me keep it picked up, which means a lot to me, but it's dirty. It is dirty. The cabinets are dirty. The floors are dirty. Because I'm the one who actually does the cleaning. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. And that's what I'm going to be working on. And that's what I'm going to be sharing with you. And I would just love to hear from you. And if you're just finding my channel, I hope you'll join in and subscribe. Ring the bell so that Google will let you know, or YouTube will let you know when I have a new video, because they don't always do that. I always have to go in and go through all my subscriptions and see if the people I follow have new videos, because YouTube's just not really great about letting me know when all the people who I love to follow release new videos. So you'll want to think about that, because I'm going to go back to publishing quite a lot of videos just because I need the uplift. But they're going to be a little bit different format, as you've seen today. Let me quit talking. I'll probably let you believe that this video's over. Dear, I hope you're still with me. If you're still, give me a thumbs up, okay? That would be really helpful. I'm going to clean. I'm going to watch you clean, and then we'll talk when we're through. But I got to do this cleaning because you can see me kind of wearing out. My husband says that he can see what happens to me. I'll start having a conversation with him and kind of perky, and by the end I start to kind of fade, which is what I'm doing a little bit. I can feel myself fading a little bit, so I gotta do these sheets. And all right, this is good because you guys are gonna keep me accountable, and I hope you'll encourage me, because I could really use it. Long COVID is a pit. It's a bad deal. Okay, so turn you around and I'll do this. And my cat, this cat loves to be in videos. Whenever I'm making a video, she always shows up. Sheets. I have shown this before, but if you haven't seen it before, I'm trying to highly recommend it. It doesn't, to be fair, it doesn't allow you to have everything all stacked up like beautiful Pinterest worthy closets, because you see it's a big old bunch of stuff. But when you go to change out your sheets and you want to use a different sheet set, it's just like you're so glad. I'm always so glad that I've done this, because I have the sheets and all the pillowcases I'll use with these white flannel sheets in here. So in the spring I put them in here, and in the fall I get them back out, and I don't have to dig through boxes and everything to find the pillowcases and hope that my family haven't taken off with the pillowcases. It works really, really well. So I highly recommend it. This bundle is bigger than most. Most of them I can actually fold them in half, because it does have flannel sheets and they're very heavy. I got these on Amazon a number of years ago, and they are the best quality sheets ever. They were not like super cheap. I paid, I don't know, at least $60 for them. But they have lasted so many years. It is worthwhile to pay to get some good sheets, because in the long run you'll save yourself some money. So let's see if it has a brand name on here. It's Pinzon. Pinzon. It's faded, but I can still see that. Pinzon sheets. They're very heavy duty. They came highly recommended on Amazon, and they were right. And they don't peel, which is really important because flannel sheets generally peel. These I've had for years. They wash beautifully, they bleach beautifully, and they don't peel. So I'll put them on. I've got to kick my cat off the bed though. Huh? You have to go. She's like waiting. the day, Roseanne. I have learned that I was too ambitious again. Oh, he's made me breakfast. Just wonderful. Let's put it there. Thank you. I have the best husband in the world. He's just made me breakfast, which I sorely needed because I forget to eat. Anyway, once again, I've tried to be too ambitious. I won't be able to do the living room today. After I've rested, I'm going to try to move that laundry in. And maybe at some point when I go into the bathroom, I'll wipe that countertop off. But I won't make you watch that. But that's a point, right? That's a good thing to talk about. Pacing. I'm learning to pace myself. What can I do? You see, I'm breathless from just changing my bed. I feel like I've run a marathon from just changing my bed. So that's my reality right now. And that's important for us at any stage, no matter how healthy we are, no matter what our life situation is. What is it that we can reasonably do? You know, we shouldn't be doing so much for making ourselves sick or depressed or stressed or anxious. It's like, what can we reasonably do, and having that conversation with ourselves. So as I was making the bed, I thought, I am going to have that live, and we can talk about this, because I think it'd be really good for us to support each other, no matter where we are in the journey, no matter how we're feeling. I just think we can use support. I can certainly use support, and I'm happy to provide some support for you. See you in the next video.